Srikanth Iyer is asking a question. Do the benefits of bathing in the water body greater than blood volume apply to swimming in a pool? Yes. The physical effect of what I said yesterday will happen even in ordinary swimming pool. Here one step higher, the sacred effect also happens. This water is an energized, programmed water. Because it falls on the deity, it helps you to rejuvenate, and I can say that more spiritual angle. Srikanth? I heard that we cannot go between Nandi and Shivalingam in a temple. Is this true? It's not like you cannot go. Like Nandi is supposed to be a great devotee of Shiva. Even if one person crosses and makes him not to see the Shiva for a second, he feels bad. That's all, nothing else. One more thing before forgetting, I wanted to tell people. Yesterday somebody asked me in the energy session that let me die in your arms. I said, don't ask all these things. Please understand, in the energy darshan, whatever you ask will come true. So don't ask anything wrong. So do not ask anything wrong or do not say anything wrong during energy darshan. Ask exactly what you want. If you want healing, just say, Swamiji, please help me to get healed. Don't say, if you can't heal, let me die. No. Sometimes people go to the extreme frustration and try to show the frustration on me. There I am sitting like a fire, alive energy. Whatever you ask, I will say tadastu. What will happen? Let it happen. So, do not ask. Always utter right words. Always utter exactly what you want. And during an session, I saw some devotees, disciples rolling in ecstasy when you moved your hand. In my case, there was no body movement. That does mean that I am lacking something in spirituality. Subramanyam? Subramanyam, don't worry. I will make you roll in 2-3 days. Just the system is getting ready. See, I don't want you guys to get frightened. Yesterday I saw 2-3 people got frightened. They said, no, I don't want to roll. Then I said, all right, I will not awaken your Kundalini. It's okay, you rest. I just left it. So, I don't want you guys to get into the shock. So, I am just managing. If you don't have any problem about rolling, just get me a small slip. Swamiji, just pour yourself on me. That's all. Nothing else is required. I'll make you roll all the whole Chitsabha. That is not a problem. Actually, I am keeping myself in a very, covered way so that you don't get frightened. That's all. So, you say yes, you are opening your doors. Come on. 48 hours is too much. All right. So, when you come in the evening energization, just tell me. Just tell me, Swamiji, I am completely open, do what you want. That's all I required. I actually thought that you guys should not get frightened. So, that's the reason if you see yesterday, the regular devotees, I just blew on. I know that they will not be afraid. If I am seeing you for newly or recently, then I play little, I'll be little careful because you should not feel hurt. And not only that, it's suddenly new culture, you see. You should not have fear. What is going on here? It is not hypnotism. It is not mesmerism. Understand? It is not hypnotism. It is not mesmerism. Just I am awakening your Kundalini. Especially when I do that movements, you will see that near your Anandagandha or the Manipura, that is the area I will be doing this movement. All your identity, you see, the identity which you maintain, your decorum, your respect, your that self-identity, that will just go to pieces. It will just explode with the God consciousness awakening in you. That will be too much for you. You will feel almost like you are losing ground on your own body. That's why sometimes people feel, oh, I don't feel it is right for me. Or then I say, all right, you wait. No problem. I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you. Whoever does not have any problem, if whoever is feeling, I have no problem in losing my small identity, I want the God's consciousness inside me. Anybody, just come and tell me there. That's all I want, nothing else. See, yesterday I was playing a very safe game, so that you don't get frightened, you don't get too disturbed, so don't bother at all. Actually, I can make you levitate within 48 hours, next 48 hours. That's not a problem. It's only your will. You understand? I am like a cyclone. I don't want to enter into your house unless you wanted me to enter. See, even the transformation, I am such a powerful transformation. That is one big problem. Why we are not able to market me? See, if I am a just makeup man, do a little bit of patching here and there and cosmetic surgery and send you back, you can market me like anything. But here I am not just doing some skin surgery to you. The very core I am churning out. The very core I am transforming. So what to do? That is the reason you feel, wow, it is too much for me. Maybe my family cannot take it. My friends cannot handle it. Say, why you know, that time I am just pure consciousness like a sky. My eyes are like a window. You are afraid to look into that abyss. You are afraid you may fall into that. Or that abyss may suck you. Are, too much respect does not mean that you should not have that experience. See, respect on me should make you experience me. Not that will create a kind of a fear. A little bit of fear, it's okay, tolerate. I myself had this problem, understand. When I first had my own Satori, the enlightenment experience at the age of 12, 2.5 days it was like a fever, like a bliss fever. After that, the first thing happened is tremendous fear. I thought some ghost has possessed me. I will not go near that rock. See, usually I have to cross that rock area to go to my school. From my house to school, I have to cross that rock where I had my enlightenment. I will not go near that rock. I will take diversion, which is 1 kilometer extra. Feeling that some ghost is sitting there, it will come and catch me once more. So, it's okay in the initial level, little fear. What I am saying, if you hold yourself because of that fear and irritation, actually, when your personality breaks up, you will have even irritation. You will feel, it looks like he is arrogant and he is conquering my personality. It is not. You understand? I am very beautifully filling you. Nothing else. So don't be afraid or irritated or angry. Of course, if you are afraid, I will wait. No problem, I will wait. But you will be wasting too many days. Too many days you will be wasting. You are a long time devotee. Other 2-3 people were not able to handle. They are new. I can understand. You know me so long. Why there is so much fear? Don't miss energization. That is too big miss. Too big miss. And just get a slip. Swamiji, I am completely open. Do anything you want. That's enough. That's a green signal for me. Green signal. And I am just waiting. I am just waiting to pour myself into you or fill you with the divine. It is just preparing you. Don't worry about sin and all. Sin and all does not stop this. See, sin, all these that things are like a small grass. A flood cannot bother about, oh, there is so much grass, how can I go there? No. It just finishes away. Not the grass, even the whole land on which grass is growing. So sin, karma, don't bother about all those things. All those things has no play here. No place here. Only that receptivity and that mental setup of non-receptivity is sin, nothing else. See, when you are in the mood of non-receptive, anything can create anger and irritation in you. I have seen. Sometimes people are angry even about the seat which I am sitting. Why he is sitting in such big seat? Why he is sitting so high? If I sit on the ground, you can't see me. Be practical. And somebody has really enjoyed my discourses and sessions. They felt, I think he is worthy of a good throne, good seat. They made it and gave. And it's not that comfortable. Don't think it's comfortable. Try to sit and see. You need to sit straight for a whole day. Then you will understand. And not only that, all of you guys are going to sit only for next 21 days. Then you are going to be doing so many other things in your life. In my life, whole day, my whole life I am sitting. I can have a little comfortable seat. And it is not comfortable also. It's a 90-degree seat. See, all my seats are 90 degree. Only if you are a yogi you can sit. Not otherwise. So sometimes people get irritated for no reason. They get irritated. Why is wearing jewelry? It looks nice on me. I am enjoying. Why are you bothered? And that's all. Somebody gave, I am wearing. This mind, you see, gets into all kinds of... When you are irritated or resisting, you get into all kinds of mood swing. All right. Okay, we'll start. Today, the first process. The first thought current flow we will work is attention need. Need for the recognition from the outer world. Need for the name. Need for the fame. Need for social identity. This thought current flow gets centered on the heart center. The need for recognition from society, need for social identity. I'll straight away come to the subject. Please understand, this necessity to be recognized by others has become almost like a food. I can see, if others recognize you, you are ready to do any foolish thing without even getting paid or getting any income or profit or return. If others don't recognize you, any amount, anything you have, you are not satisfied. That sadness is there. To cheat you, it is not a big thing at all. Just if they come and talk to you and say that nobody is there like you in the planet Earth, you are the greatest Karana, the God of giving, Lord of giving, some half an hour, that's all. Then you will be in a mood where you can't say no. Finally that fellow will say, all I need is just 10 lakh rupee for my loans. You will say, oh, I have only one house, but that is 10 lakh worth. I'll sell it and give you. Over. You'll be standing on the road. What for? Because he praised you, you are a Karana. No, we do this. Please understand. I am not making fun. We do this in many time life. You see, I am not saying doing charity is wrong. No. All I am saying is, we become ready to do any foolish thing for the sake of others' attention, name and fame, or social identity. We do not have our own clarity or integrity where we respect ourselves. When you don't respect yourself, what you will do? You expect and wait, crave for others to do. Others to respect you. I can say, this is the first problem. First knots I wanted to remove from your personality. Liberate yourself from society. Society is chaotic, unconscious. Please understand. I am not creating hatred in you. I am just stating the fact. Even they don't know they are unconscious. You understand? Your mom and dad, it is not that knowingly they brought you up unconsciously. Even they don't know. They are unconscious. Even they don't know many of the things about life. It is totality of unconsciousness. So first thing you need to do is declare your freedom. A big capital letter red no. N-O to society. Say, I will do whatever I am enjoying. I will live whatever I feel as my life's goal. I may not hurt you. That does not mean I will listen to you. I'll give you my respect, but not life. Let you come to this clarity about everybody, everything in life. What you need from society and what society needs from you has to be understood and analyzed with this light. I am not saying become antisocial, no. I am not saying become an Naxalite, no. I am not saying become a Maoist, no. Then again you will be fighting with the same society. I am not saying fight or die. I am not saying become an Naxalite and kill the society, no. I am not saying be an ordinary man running after name and fame, recognition and killed by society, no. All I am saying is just go above society. Become overfit, not outfit. Overfit. Just decide what I need from society, what society needs from me. Let me have clear bargain, clear plan. Do not allow the society more than certain extent inside you. I tell you from my personal experience, even now, when I enter into my room and close the room, that's all. I forget whole Dhyanapeetham. Forget all these calamities, chaos happening around me. Chaos of worshipping my feet every day. The conscious disciple go on worshipping me. Have some space in you where nobody can corrupt you. That is what I call pure heart where God can reside. Have some space in your heart where nobody can touch you so that God can reside there. If there is no place, no vacancy, how will God come and reside in your heart? I need little vacancy. The divine to happen in your heart. You need little vacancy. Now, spend 5 minutes to pen down all the major failures you faced because of your decisions based on the attention need. All the major wrong decisions you took, sufferings happened in your life because you made decisions for the sake of name and fame, social recognition. After analyzation, immediately please have honey and tulsi or honey and vilva. so that the non-mechanical parts of the brain which gets awakened, that will become permanent in you. In temples in India they give, when you go to the Garbha Mandir and have the energy experience, when you come out they will give you the prasadam, honey and tulsi and bay leaf, so that if you eat that, the experience which happened in your non-mechanical parts of the brain will become stable, permanent in you.
Okay. So one continuous activity is to suppress my authentic expression, especially in spirituality, to my friends and family back home, or in Norway or in Australia, or people who come from a very secularized kind of atheistic backgrounds. They don't really understand, and I feel I can't really say anything. So what to do?
So they feel you are not even sane.
So I'm trying to maintain my old reputation or my own identity.
No need. See, no need to maintain old reputation, because even the old reputation in those days was not there. Understand? See, we always have a delusion. Once upon a time you had a reputation. No. So you need to know very clearly. Name and fame should be like your fragrance, your smell. Your smell cannot be taken away from you. If your personality is worthy of a fragrance, let there be fragrance. How much your personality is worthy of fragrance? Is it 3 feet or 4 feet or 6 feet? That many feet, let that smell be there, let that fragrance be there. If your personality is worthy of only dirty smell, nothing can be done. Even if you pour how much of scent you want, only scent will waste, nothing else. So understand, the fear of losing name and fame is just useless fear. Useless, completely useless. I tell you, declare yourself as Paramahamsa. Paramahamsa means, I have decided to live life based on my heart. My heart is the guiding force for my life. Nothing else. See, if your heart is the guiding force for your life, I promise you, not only you will have inner fulfillment, you will have even outer success. But if your head is your guiding force, society only will be guiding you. Neither you will have inner fulfillment. You may have outer success as society describes, not as you wanted. See, all the awards are given not for the sake of the pride of the fellow who gets it, because of the pride of the fellow who gives it. When you get attention from others, attention is energy. Because you don't know how to get energy from inside, you expect energy from outside. It's like running your petrol car with kerosene. You are supposed to run with petrol, which is the inner energy. But you are using kerosene, not even kerosene, sometimes sewage water, drainage water. Even if you have become aware, half is done, now we will go to the solution. See, when you have the Kundalini awakening, the movement should be straight up. If it is side, you are avoiding me. See, when the Kundalini awakening happens, you should feel the movement in the spine. You should feel as if your spine is being lifted. Then a right awakening is happening. If you are pulling this way or pushing this way, then you are only avoiding me. When the energy hits you from initiation, if you are moving this way or this way, it should be straight up movement.
trust in you, 'cause you know it's best for me to lead a blissful life, a life with no more strife. Can't believe the things I do just to spend a little time with you. Nothing will compare. I know you will take care.
You're always showing us compassion. Your love is endless like an ocean. Nityananda, Nityananda. My life's become a meditation.